Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let gang, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Shay's Tube, and thank you guys so much for tuning into Shay's Tube Late Night Hours Talk Time. Guys, we got a great show for you guys tonight. We're going to be talking about Govan and Ceddy Nash. Is it a play or do they have some real smoke? Lil Nas facing 4 felonies. And y'all, is Diddy scared? Plus, we got a couple of viral videos I want to show you guys first and then react to, and then maybe 1 or 2 breaking news stories, and then that will be it. So go get you something to drink and relax and seat bed. If you are at work, continue to do your job or watch or listen to me on the down low. And let's go and do this copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across the screen, and it will be in my comment section as soon as I can. Guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure that you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, and share and leave a comment. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, you can do a super sticker, a super chat, or a membership for $4.99 per month, or you can do a Cash App donation to $Shay's Tube. All donations are used for this channel, the expenses here on this channel, like StreamYard, Video IQ, our logos, and all of that type of stuff. All right. Thank you guys again, and I appreciate you guys being here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this live. I just put something in my glasses. Hold on. Just clean these glasses out. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Dang. All right. All right. So how was you guys' day today? Did y'all have a good day? I hope you guys did, because I definitely had a pretty good day. It was super hot out here, but other than that, it went pretty productive. All right. And I hope you guys had a productive day as well. and happy and blessed Tuesday. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, Tony Vance, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start off with this live. Hold on. Let me get everything I need to get out. So let's go ahead and talk about Lil Nas X first, you guys. Let's go ahead and start off with him first, okay? Lil Nas X. See how quick you can get in trouble? Everything can be going great. Then all of a sudden, you do stupid stuff, then you end up being in trouble. That's why I tell people, don't make fun of somebody else going to jail or getting in trouble, because you just never know when something may happen to you, especially if you are already engaging in, things that you shouldn't be. It's only a matter of time before you be in the same situation. So it's not good to poke fun at others, especially when you are a convict yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or you're for real. It's not cool to do that. And so Lil Nas X, I don't know if he ever made fun of anybody. I doubt he did, but I'm just saying, it is very easy to get yourself caught up in situations, especially if you be high or something like that. They claim he did an OD, but I don't know about that, because when I saw the video, it didn't look like he had OD. He may have just been pretty high or whatever the case is. But anyway, he is charged with 4 felonies, guys. 4, after allegedly assaulting officers. Now, can y'all picture him assaulting police officers while he's supposed to have OD on drugs? Can you see him doing that? Anyway, he was charged on Monday with 4 felonies, all from that incident that happened on Friday morning, where police says he charged at officers, get this, while he was walking naked down a LA street. Now, we've seen not all of the videos, but we've seen some of them. Okay, we didn't see the one where he was totally naked, but we did see the one where he was walking up and down the street with his pink undies on and his pink cowboy boots. Okay. Anyway, prosecutors charged the musician, whose legal name is Montero Lamar Hill, with 3 counts of battery with injury on a police officer and 1 felony count of resisting an executive officer. And that's according to the DA. Okay. Now, Lil Nas X was initially booked on suspicion of misdemeanor obstructing an officer on Friday before charges were upgraded. The new felony charges carry potential prison sentence, and it come at a time when Lil Nas X has been dealing with health issues, okay? And I wonder what kind of health issues are those. So let's see what all they got on this guy. So did y'all know he's worth $9 million? Okay, so anyway, do y'all think, okay, I showed that video here on my channel. If you guys remember that, do you think he had OD that day? Or do you think he was just extremely high? And I'm thinking he could have taken some pills, or been smoking something. I don't think he was drunk, because they didn't say anything about no alcohol. I certainly don't think he OD'd. Let's see what some of these people are saying here. Let's see what else we got on him. Oh shit! I gotta show y'all this little video right here. Think I'm an Uber driver. I gotta show y'all this video, but not yet. Let me go back to Nas X. Okay, so anyway, he did plead not guilty. Okay, he pled not guilty to the felony charges of assaulting police, not a police, but police. His bail was set at $75,000. And they also said that he must attend an outpatient DRUG rehab program. And they said they do believe he was using DRUGS at the time of the incident. And I know this is not him in jail. This couldn't be, is it? Hold on, I'm just looking at stuff right here. This may be. This is him in the judge thing. Let's see. Let me show y'all this real quick. Oh man, I hope it start back over. So this is actually him in the Los Angeles court thing. Oh man, let me see if I can go back to that. Let me rewind that. Oh no, I can't. Let me see if I can pull it up on TikTok. He looks tripped out, man. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can pull this up. No, he was on them the candy, okay? You did see it. He looked tripped out, didn't he? He said people do crazy things off of, that candy. That's true. Nah, he may have something else going on. I don't know what else he has going on, but let me see something real quick. Hold on. Okay, let me go back to comments. And let's go present. Invite. Not invite. What am I doing? Shit. I mean, present, share screen. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Did I even do the thing? Wait a minute. Hold on. I got all this shit up on here. Hold on, y'all. Let me cancel this. I forgot to pull up the other screen. I got my channel up here. Hold on. Let me do this. I got a lot of stuff. Hold on. Let me take all this stuff off there. I got a lot of stuff up in this damn thing. Got this on here. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and do TikTok. I had all these windows open. I didn't even know I had all these windows open and stuff. Let me go over here and type in Lil Nas X in jail in court. Can't show it off of YouTube. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Just be patient. Yeah, this is what I want y'all to see right here. Oh my gosh. Looking tripped out, man. They say he's facing years in prison, you guys. They gave him 4 felonies, man. He must have really, was it that bad, Jermaine? Because, I mean, damn. They upgraded the charges. Was it really that bad? This is him right here. First, let's see this right here.
Lil Nas has been released on $75,000.
Take this off. $75,000 bail. He look tripped out, man. Y'all, jail can make you look tripped out, man. Damn. He looking a hot ass juicy mess. Damn, he totally looking different from when he was out there walking up and down that little street. Look like he halfway smiling, crazy ass. That's just crazy, y'all. Let's look at this right here now. I'm going to the next one in 1 second. Here it comes right now. Boy, no. I got the sound pulled down on purpose because it may be music playing.
In the streets and only underwear and cowboy.
Hold on, let's be
Rapper Lil Nas X has pleaded not guilty to 4 felony charges after allegedly attacking police officers and resisting arrest while wandering mostly naked in Los Angeles last week. Video of the incident circulated online, appearing to show him walking the streets in only underwear and cowboy boots. Police say the 26-year-old was later taken to hospital for a possible overdose. He's facing 3 counts of battery with injury on a police officer and 1 count of resisting an executive officer. He's pleaded not guilty. He's been ordered to attend 4 Narcotics Anonymous meetings a week or attend outpatient treatment. His bail has been set at $75,000 US. Rapper Lil Nas X has pleaded not guilty.
That second outfit was nice, though. Let me show y'all again.
Rapper Lil Nas X has pleaded not guilty to 4 felony charges after allegedly attacking police officers.
That's cute right there. That's a nice little outfit.
And resisting arrest while wandering.
Okay, so what do y'all got to say about this? Yeah, let's look at that little video again when he was walking up and down the street. Let's get a little refresher. Okay, here we go.
Hey, we'll be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Go ahead, baby.
Yo, we need to talk about what's going on with Lil Nas X. That situation is super sad.
We don't want to hear him talking. Okay, so y'all kind of remember that when he was walking up and down that street, he was talking to a person who was filming that. All right, that was a hot ass mess. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, I knew he probably was like, out of his mind off of those drugs, whatever he took, because he just did not look like he OD'd or anything, and he certainly didn't look like he was intoxicated. Whatever he had, it definitely messed him up because he was doing a lot. And Jermaine seen the actual fight thing where he was naked at. They did have it on TikTok, but they took it down. That was a hot ass mess too. Let's see what this man is talking about.
And because something ain't adding up. So according to headlines, he's out here wandering around Ventura Boulevard in nothing but cowboy boots and underwear, maybe even fully nude, rapping Nicki Minaj verses at 5 in the morning. The cops roll up, say he's incoherent, maybe even overdosing. Next thing you know, boom, 4 felony counts, 3 counts of battery on a police officer, 1 count of resisting. Now pause. If the man was incoherent, maybe even overdosing, maybe even having a medical emergency, how is he assaulting 3 trained officers?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
You're telling me that a confused artist in boots is out here beating down LAPD like John Wick? Or is this one of those classic cases where resisting really just means that he didn't go down the way that they wanted him to? And notice the inconsistencies. First, he's nude, then he's in underwear, then TMZ drops a video of him strutting in boots. Which one is it? Why can't they keep the story straight? And why is TMZ the first to make the ID, not the LAPD? Since when do celebrity gossip blogs serve as official police spokespeople?
Right.
Here's another layer. Hours before the arrest, he did wipe his Instagram and he dropped random song snippets. Same boot, same vibe. Could have been a promo, could have been him spiraling. But then suddenly he's arrested and hospitalized. Days later, he's on IG saying he lost control of the right side of his face. Now that sounds like Bell's palsy, a stroke, or some kind of neurological episode, not a crime spree. So let me ask y'all, was this really a violent felony? Or was this a Black artist having a medical breakdown in public who got tackled by the cops that didn't know the difference between a patient and a perp, because stacking felonies is the oldest trick in the book to cover up when forces go too far? And don't forget, LAPD has a long history of turning medical emergencies into criminal records. What better way to bury the truth than to slap them with 4 felonies and let TMZ distract with cowboy boots and shock headlines? At the end of the day, I don't know all the details, but I know this: the story they're selling us don't line up. And if it doesn't make sense, it usually means somebody's hiding the real story. Family, let's talk about this.
Okay, I don't agree with this dude. Okay, the thing is they did tell 3 different things that he was doing. Okay, it's not impossible that he can be walking up and down. Hold on, he could be walking up and down. Let's actually get him looking a little bit better than this. Let me go to the one that we was watching, and we don't want to see this right here. I think, was it this one?
Rapper Lil Nas X.
Let me see if this is the one. I forgot which one I had on. Yeah, let's put him up here with this one. That's a little bit better. Okay, so as I was saying, I don't agree with that dude. Okay, because again, he can do 3 different things. Okay, he was strutting up and down LA, I think Ventura Boulevard or something like that, somewhere like that. He was in his undies, in his cowboy boots. When he was charging at the police, he was naked. All right. And I don't think they mean that he was like trying to beat up the police like that. When if he was resisting arrest, he was probably resisting. And so of course they're gonna call that, resisting, plus they're gonna call it if he actually hit them battery. Because we don't know. Jermaine, you saw the video where he was whatever he was doing with the police. Did he hit the police officers? Did you see that in the video? What did you see in the video? Just write it in the chat. And Jermaine said he was coherent. Okay. And this dude who was talking is nonsense. All right. So you say it was bad. All right. That's what I'm saying. We can't sit up here and say that he did not hit the police officers or he rushed at them. All right. He was totally naked. He was doing the most. Okay. You said they have it blurred, but I can't show it off of TMZ. Okay. So I don't see where these charges might just be, made up. Okay. I don't see that. Okay. The only thing that I had a problem with is when they said that he had OD'd, and I'm wondering, I'm saying out loud, he didn't look like he OD'd when he was walking up and down the street. When he was talking, it looked like he was high off of something. And yeah, you can still fight people when you are high. You sure can. Many high people do this, just like intoxicated people do that. If he had OD'd and was knocked out, he probably wouldn't be able to do it. But if he's just, high as a kite, and things like that, he can still, be resisting the police officers and possibly hitting them. That's what people normally do when they don't want to be arrested and they resist. I cannot show TMZ. Let me see if they have it on TikTok. Did you send me the video? Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see it. We see the cone when he had the cone on his head right there. He was doing the most. Let's see what else they're going to do. We saw all of that already. People talking about him walking up and down the thing. Yeah, I don't know if we can. Let's see. This is Tia. Maybe it's on here. Let's see if it's on here, y'all. I bet you it's not.
After a strange incident in
So they all talk about the same thing. Can't find it on here. Okay, I don't think they got it up on here, okay? See this from TMZ right there, but you're not going to see that fight. This is the full TM video, but okay, they got it blurred out right here. I'm going to show this right here. All right, okay, let's see.
To the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where.
Damn music playing. We can't even listen to this because they got the music playing. So this, okay, so they still not showing the fight. Where it looked tripped out, man. He's been having a fantasy about being incarcerated, huh? in the jail walking around with pink on. This right here is, yeah, this is old right here. Okay, so I don't think we can show it because I don't see it. Yeah, this is the same thing we already seen. Yeah, let's see what he was saying before he got arrested right here.
Were pretty difficult for me. They have been pretty difficult for me. And I'm just now like arriving to this place of feeling confidence in myself and what I'm doing. And I'm trying to make sure I put intention towards my music and my vision and the creativity of it all. And most of all, I really want to make sure I have fun this time around. I don't think I got to have as much fun during the Montero era because I was more overly focused on, I don't know, making sure the songs did well than making sure I was like having fun doing, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I didn't have any fun. I had some fun, okay? I want this time around to be even more fun, and I want to be like even more full of joy, and I want to be even more full of love. Monterey, we are coming. I have the songs. I have the music. I have the vision. You guys need to sit patiently. You've waited this far. We've waited this long. Let's keep going. Let's make this happen, okay? I love you guys so much. I'm finna do my okay, bye. Hey guys, these last few years
Okay.
were pretty difficult for me. They have been pretty
I
difficult.
don't know why he's talking like
And
that
I'm
too.
just now like arriving to this place
This
of
is a
feeling
hot
confidence in myself and what I'm doing, and I'm trying to
Somebody
make
says
sure
AI,
I put
bro.
intention towards
Is it?
my music and
I tripped out, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. All right, but anyway, like I say, he got 4. He's charged with 4 felonies. Like they just said here, 3 counts of battery with injury on a police officer, and I can see that happening. 1 count of resisting resisting an executive order. Okay, so it is what it is. Look at him with the damn
X, also known as Montero Lamar Hill, caused a stir when he was seen walking down an LA street in just white underwear and cowboy boots.
Oh, you got a white.
TMZ reported the incident with an exclusive video, leading to the rapper being charged with battery after an alleged altercation with a police officer and hospitalized for a potential overdose. Lil Nas X's mother, Temecula Hill, reacted to the viral video in a YouTube interview, affectionately calling him "my doobie" and expressing pride in him despite the controversy. Lil Nas X, also known as Montero Lamar.
All right, y'all. I don't know what to say. Parents, y'all better tell y'all boys to cut this shit out. Goodness. Actually, okay, I don't even want to say anything. I don't want to even say a word, okay? Let me go back up here with y'all because that's a damn trip. Let's see what you guys are saying over here. Well, I couldn't find it on TikTok. You said my cousin was high and took on the whole Orange County Sheriff's Department. Really? What was he high on? What's up, Hayo? What's going on? You said free Nas X. I know that's right. What was he high on, Jermaine? Yeah, but I like I said, I don't find it impossible for him to be, high and then basically, while he's trying to resist being arrested, he probably, start pushing on the police officers and doing the most. So, Jermaine, nothing. What's up with you, Payo? Jermaine. So when you saw the video, you still did not tell us exactly what did you see. Did you see him pushing or hitting or grabbing the officers or doing anything that could be looked at as assault or battery? Because I didn't see the video. Because if I didn't think TMZ would do what's the name, I would have showed it on there. But TMZ sometimes will strike you if you show their stuff. I mean, as to be expected, you know what I'm saying? You can't be showing other people things on your channel and don't think there are no consequences. Okay, I got to give y'all some. Okay, I'll do that when I get off of here. Okay, I'll do that too. I'll do that when I get off here. Okay, but anyway, he was just resisting. I didn't see him hit the cop. So where do they get the battery thing from if you didn't see him hitting the cop? You just saw him resisting. Why would they add battery to this if he did not batter any one of the cops? He didn't hit the cops or anything like that. Where do you think they got that from? Do you think they just basically making it up, or do you think that maybe that part of the video wasn't there? Yeah, I know TikTok is taking it down. They don't want us to see it. So Jermaine said he did not see him hitting the cop. So now, the black dude we was just watching, he may have a valid point then. Okay, if Lil Nas X did not hit the cops or anything, where is the battery part coming from? Let's see what battery is. Okay, let's see what that is real quick. Let's see here. What the hell am I doing? Define battery on an officer. Or you can just have physical contact with the police officer, okay? Or other designated peace officer who is performing their duties. And the person committing the battery knew or reasonably should have known the victim was an officer. This crime is treated more seriously than a standard battery, with penalties varying based on factors like whether the officer sustained serious injuries or was armed with a weapon. So it says battery on an officer is the willful and unlawful, harmful, or offensive physical contact with a police or designated peace officer who is performing their duties. So when you say physical contact, that means if you push the officer, if you grab the officer, if you touch the officer. So if he was resisting the arrest, then therefore he must have been touching the officers in a very harmful or offensive manner, and that's why he has battery. Okay, at least that's why they claim, and he did battery to them. And Lil Nas X clearly thinks he did not do that. That's why he's pleading not guilty. Okay, so we will see how that plays out. And again, like I said before, so when they say willful and unlawful act, they said the contact must be intentional and against the law. So if he's resisting the arrest and he's touching the police officers, trying to stop the police from arresting him, that may be looked at as something, that he did intentionally to stop himself from being arrested, which is against the law. See, they said the physical contact does not need to be severe. See, I knew I was right when I said even a light touch. You cannot touch a police officer. A push, did I just say he could have pushed him? A spit, if you spit on them, or if you throw an object that hits the police officer. So when he had that cone on his head, he didn't throw that or nothing, did he? And it can also be with an item, they be tripping, connected to the officer, such as their clothing. So he could just grab on their clothing. That would be battery. So the victim is a peace officer. The victim must be a police officer, a sheriff's deputy, or another designated public official in the performance of their duties. Okay? And you have to know that this person is a peace officer. So Lil Nas X knew all of these things, and if he made any type of physical contact, like I said before, even a little touch, a little push or big push, you spit on him, you throw an object that hits the police officer, all or something like his clothing, all of that can result in battery charges. I bet y'all didn't know that. We always learn something new up here on Shades Tube. All right. So they look at the officer's injuries and if the person used a weapon in your history in order to figure out what type of penalties this person could possibly get if they are charged with battery on a police officer. Here in California, it's a felony, y'all. If the officer suffers serious injury. So where is he at? Is that ATL? No. What did they just say he was at? He was out here in California, right? LA. Ooh. So in California, he can get a fine. He can go to county jail time, state prison sentence. And that's what he can get. Lil Nas X, honey. You can't be getting in trouble, honey. Can't be resisting the officer. But he wasn't in his right mind. If he's intoxicated, well, not intoxicated. If he's high off a candy can, honestly, if he get a good enough lawyer, he may be able to get those charges lessened down. Because if he was like severely high, he really wouldn't know what he was doing. See where I'm going with that? He really wouldn't know what he was doing. Let me see, Jermaine, because I won't be able to pull it up here. Because when you do it over here, you can't. Let me see. See, it shows them like this over here. Let's see if I can see how can I do this. What if I show it for me? Let me see something. Oh man, what did I just do? Oh no, I don't got TikTok on this phone. That's right. No, I don't want to do it over here. I'm gonna forget. Let me get up this. Hold on, y'all. So let me see. Why could you just share it on my TikTok, Jermaine, so I can pull it open from there? Just share it to my TikTok page. Because I can't. I don't know why they don't allow you to do this on the desktop. I wonder, can I do this? So if I put it over here, can I screenshot this? And I screenshot this, but can I do this? Nope. Let me see if I can do it over here. I don't think so. Yes, into my messages over there on TikTok so we can look at the video real quick and then move on to the next topic of discussion. One sec. Yeah, he tripped me out though when he was talking while he was walking up and down the street. He really, truly did. All right, y'all, we're going to see this video 1 second. Be patient. Let me take me a little nap right quick while Jermaine does this because it takes so long. Oh, man. But yeah. Oh, man. You never know when you may get in trouble. So let me make fun of other people. Because you just never know when when the tables will turn and you be the one incarcerated. You got it, Jermaine, yet? Shay's too kind of tired tonight, y'all. Excuse me. Let me see if he gave it to me yet. This dude is so slow. Slow. Oh, this is it right here. You just gave it to me, huh? Okay, let's look at it, y'all.
Has had on me. The values instilled in me by my parents has shaped my character.
Which ass was next?
Cause my money ain't.
Oh, damn, dude.
Wait, I'm the rookie? But my features and my shows 10 times to pay 50K for a verse, no album out.
Has had on me. The values instilled in me by my parents has shaped my character.
Cause my money ain't. Let me get this straight. Wait, I'm the rookie? But my features and my shows 10 times your pay. 50K for a verse, no album
Yeah,
out.
he was high as hell, y'all. Yeah, he was high. Yes, yes, yes. These people, yeah. Oh yeah, he was messed up, y'all. That's crazy. That's the only one that you gave me. Jermaine, what about the one that he was fighting? The police officer. You have that one or not? Yeah, damn, he was totally naked. So I don't know what that other dude was talking about because he was naked. He had on the white underwear with the white cowboy boots or the boots, and it is what it is. He did all of that. He must have been straight up out of his damn mind. Goodness, naked? Come on now. Okay, it's cool. But thank you for that one right there because we didn't see that one. That was a hot ass mess. I just wanted to regurgitate. Oh gosh, that's disgusting. Okay, but anyway, walking around like that, man. Yeah, he had to be messed up. He really had to be messed up. But anyway, I'm gonna be keeping you guys, abreast of everything that goes down with Lil Nas X with the felony charges and stuff. I think it's 4, if I'm not mistaken. So I will be letting you guys know. I don't know when he has to return back or anything like that. But again, like I said before, they did a $75,000 bill. So I guess he had to have $7,500 in order to get out. And he's out right now. Yeah, he took off. You know what? He took off his underwear. And then he goes butt naked. Do they got that on video? That would be a trip to see. He just ripped off his damn underwear. You know good and damn well he was hot. Goodness. So that's what probably why the police was saying he was. I don't know why they would say OD because he didn't just seem like he was OD. But I guess you could be OD and still function like that. I don't know for sure. But I know one thing. He looks like he was very, very hot. I mean, very, very high. Damn. Okay, that was the trip. Anyway, again, I'll keep you guys abreast of that situation. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about, I'm not even ready to say his name again because Jermaine was making jokes. So I'm just going to call his last name, Govan and Ceddy Nash. Okay, we'll just say that because he always talking about the way I pronounce stuff. And I'm so sad. All right, let's go ahead and go over here and see if I have any videos on them over here real quick. Let me see if Jermaine sent me the interview. I bet you he didn't. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll type it in. Oh, so they got a new skit up, huh? Y'all see what I be watching, huh? So we want to watch the one with Ceddy Nash first. Let's see if we can pull it up. We're going to watch a little of that, okay? And I don't know if I showed y'all this before. I'm not sure. But we're going to watch it today, okay? Even if I did show y'all before. Okay.
Okay, it was you kind of, I don't know, man. You kind of, you kind of looking at me like kind of funny, bro. Like at that,
man. I just don't respect. You know what I'm saying, man. You know how, you was putting the narrative out like I had something, like I was really in on this shit. You know what I'm saying, like, and then you tried to flip it. When you get to the emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, did motherfucker already like bar you from Memphis from doing some goofy ass shit like that? Like,
first off, watch who the fuck you talking to, nigga. Any nigga ban me from Memphis, I do my step through that motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, you can do that old man stale face shit you got going on, nigga, but this Ceddy Nash, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck you got going on, bro. But I'm one of them niggas you don't come on the internet talking to me like that, nigga, for surely. I'm not that nigga.
One thing we ain't finna do is argue on Instagram. I look at you as like little kids at high school that used to get beat up and shit, and now you got a voice since the internet has been invented. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't got to do this. Like, I'll be in LA soon. I'll be in Atlanta soon. Nigga, we can meet up and I'll kick the pies out your motherfucking ass. Nigga, we ain't got to do this shit.
First off, a nigga beat me up, nigga. Definitely.
First off, let me stop this right here. First off, I'm trying to figure out why Govan is talking about getting into a physical altercation with this dude when he just was vindicated and found not guilty. Why would you be even entertaining this foolishness? Shh. Let's go ahead and finish watching this.
That ain't never happened. So you definitely won't come to LA. For sure, you won't be coming to goddamn LA. Nigga, that's one thing you won't do, nigga. My city? You talking like that, bro?
Just get ran out of your city for bringing Lil Woody to the 60s.
I got ran out of my city?
Then you have to pay some niggas out the 60s.
Trust me, if I pay anybody, I'm paying ops. That's who I pay, nigga. I pay niggas to get niggas out the way. Watch your mouth, nigga, before I slap the fuck out you. That's one thing.
So
First off, nigga, and you come to Atlanta, bro. Let me tell you something. You slick ass little bean head ass niggas, bro. Niggas like you, bro. I slap the shit out of nigga. I'll get your old ass a wedgie. You probably wearing Depends out this motherfucker. Ain't you like 70-year-old talking shit, nigga? Fuck is you talking about?
Let me stop that right there.
The way you
Hold on, let me stop this. He's not the only 70-year-old that talks a lot of shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He's not the only one. All right. You would think when people get a certain age, they let all that shit go. All right. But you got like 50-some-year-old men up on YouTube doing the most. So he's not the only one. Okay. They be peeing and shit, pissing on themselves, defecating on themselves, barely can defecate, but yet they want to be somebody's ass. That's a joke.
In a fight, probably. You just only fight you.
Gonna be shit while they're fighting, okay? And that's on everything, and pissing too. Oh my God, man!
Your motherfucking dreams, nigga. You just talking. We ain't got to do all this goofy ass shit, nigga. Let's just line it up, nigga. I'll be in LA in like 4 days. Where you at?
I'll be in LA, nigga, 3 days and wait for you for.
So the fourth day is what? Today? Or was it yesterday? Did y'all hear anything go down? Because I haven't heard anything. Did y'all hear anything go down? So do y'all think this is real? Or do you think this is BS? You know, do they want the smoke from each other? Or is this all staged?
For 5 days, nigga.
All right, so I tell you what, when I touch down, nigga, in 4 days, nigga, I'm gonna drop my low and let you know where I'm at, and I'm gonna see if your podcasting ass gonna pull up and stand on all this gangster shit that you talking. And I want to know.
I'm not a gangster. I'm rolling, nigga. That's number one.
Put you on first of all. I think you around here claiming the 60s.
But check this out, y'all. Check this out. I be wondering about some people when they be online myself, and they be talking all this smack. All right. And they talk all this shit behind the keyboard and they hide out. They don't tell nobody they addy or where you can find them at. They just hide out and they just be like keyboard warriors. They don't do shit, but they mess with everyone and talk a lot of smack, but they know they ain't going to do a daggone thing. Okay. Not saying that these two won't do anything because I don't know them. I'm just talking about in general. You got people that do that. You know what I'm saying? They be talking all this shit and be doxing everybody, calling out people records and shit, saying they're going to unalive people. They're going to slap the shit out of somebody. They're going to pull up on somebody. And they doing all this while they are hiding out. You don't even know what they live at. You don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? They hiding out. They won't give their location. They won't give it. And they're just sitting in a damn raggedy ass chair that makes noises. And they hide it behind a screen and just talking smack, knowing that they're not going to do a damn thing. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's on some goofy shit. Who put you on?
First off, nigga, come find out. Come to the set. Come find out.
Say no
Come to
more.
the set, nigga. Yeah, come to the set and find out, nigga.
Hey, I'm free of all charges now. I'm slapping.
You bring your ass.
I'm
Bring
slapping.
your ass to LA. You bring your ass to LA, nigga. I'ma find out. And if I'm paying niggas, I'ma pay niggas. And you ain't gonna make it, nigga.
Oh, okay. So you talking like you paying niggas on Instagram. You saying all that goofy. That's how I know you're a goofy. You saying shit like that on IG. What you gonna do?
No, you said I'm paying niggas. I said if I was to pay niggas, it'd be to paint niggas. Ain't none of that shit on my rap. I'm a nigga that get my hands dirty. I ain't gotta pay nobody. I tell my niggas, hey nigga, don't breathe, let that nigga go. I'll pay LA to stay off your ass just so I can catch you. Fuck is you talking about?
And nigga, I plan to be at No Jumper soon. Ain't that one of your second homes, nigga? You can meet me there, nigga.
Man, if I catch you at No Jumper, you gonna catch the black part of my hand, nigga. You type of nigga I smack with the back of my hand.
Pass out your ass in front of Adam Remo. What's the name? Made the goofy ass shit by my daughter. The fat nigga thing.
Man,
Yeah, him. I kick your ass.
You old ass niggas, bro. I swear for God, all that Memphis shit, that shit cool in Memphis. Outside of Memphis, nigga, that shit don't fly, bro. Fuck is you talking about?
Tell them we don't play that shit out here in LA. Tell them. No, I'm just
like nigga beat the shit out you. Beat dog shit out you. Beat the dog piss out you, bro. Don't show up in LA, nigga. Don't get no Vlad TV interview, no Jumper interview, no Cam Capone interview, no none of that. Don't bring your monkey ass to LA, nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm already booked. You think I ain't coming to get my money, nigga? I'm gonna send you the contract and let you know what day and see if your lame ass gonna pull up, nigga.
Whatever money you get, nigga, you better save that shit. Whatever money you get, save that shit, bro. Because nigga, they gonna need it.
But the money you making on this motherfucking YouTube, you need to put it on your life insurance, fuck people. Leave it like that.
You better check my profile, nigga. One thing I do is I walk through shit. Huh?
Your profile say hell of a podcaster, nigga. That's all I get from it, nigga. Ain't shit gangster about your profile, nigga. And I'll see you soon, nigga.
All right. That was good. That was
okay,
good, y'all. That was good. What y'all think? Hold on.
I don't know, man. You gotta
cut this shit off. Hold on. So what do y'all think about that? Huh? What do y'all think about that? Huh? So what happened? Because he did do the interview with Vlad. He did it. Govan did the interview. All right. Somebody said, I think Ceddy paid him. And this is all in that to get them both viral. Viral brings money. You never know, you guys. You never know. Anything is possible. I don't know, though, for sure. He looked like he was serious, Ceddy Nash. Both of them did. Both of them looked like they were serious. Somebody said, please post it when this old man, little boy him. I know that's right. Somebody said, you better watch how he talk about Memphis. Boy, okay. Let's see. Somebody said my money is on OG. Somebody said old head got that bro backpedaling. OG humble him. See, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. When I said that the public, fans, and etc. are also responsible when these artists get into altercations and one of them get unaligned, because you're encouraging it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said these are all characters on the world stage. Ain't no way bald dude has a nice house like that. And then somebody said, do you think Govan is a target? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. But he did come to LA and he did do his Vlad TV interview, I believe. So we saw that. Okay, let's see here. So this dude right here, Hussein Campbell, he reacts to Ceddy Nash. Let's see what he's saying, okay?
You already know the rules.
Listen, I hear everybody talking about this dude. This is the first time I've ever
in my
seen
house. Take off your shoes and super violate that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
This
video right here.
These comments
had me screaming. So many people sent me this video. I don't like Ceddy Nash because he done made 1,000 videos about me, and I try not to pick.
Look, Ceddy Nash looks like he reminds me of a YouTuber that used to be around here. Okay, that's who he reminds me of. Except that person didn't have this long hair or anything, but that's who he reminds me of. There's a couple of them that resemble him.
Pay him no mind, but I had to make a reaction to this. Let's go.
Wait, you said his name is Hassan or whatever. You said he's the biggest capper on YouTube. Let me read y'all messages real quick. You said Little Dirk in jail for same thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Doing stupid shit right there on TV, or on the internet, on IG, social media, period. Okay, that's stupid. I don't understand that. Okay, let's see. You said, I think it was a play. Jermaine said that. He said, so violent today, big play. You said big play, Tony Vance. And then Jermaine said, I think it was a play. Yeah, he went on DJ Vlad right after that, right? And Ceddy, the police like whack. So you said Ceddy is the police like whack? Meaning he talk all the time to the popo? Okay. And we already know what Lil Durk in jail for. Keep that. Y'all got to keep y'all mouth closed. Y'all, you said Govan looked like he's still in jail. I thought he was still in jail. Oh my gosh, man. Let's finish listening to this dude talk.
Man, I just don't respect, you know what I'm saying, man, how, you was putting the narrative back, like I had something like I was really in, you know what I'm saying, like, and then you tried to flip it when you get the emotions, you know what I'm saying, I don't respect it, you know what I'm saying, like,
the hell is he doing?
Like, why are you from Memphis from doing something, like, First off, why should any nigga ban me from Memphis? I do my step to that. I'm like, you can do that old man stale face shit got going on, but it's Ceddy Nash, bro. Like, I don't know what the got going on, bro. But I'm one of them niggas. You don't come on the internet talking to me like that, nigga. For surely, I'm not that nigga. One thing we ain't finna do is argue on Instagram. I look at you as like little kids in high school that used to get beat up and shit, and now you got a voice since the internet has been invented. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't got to do this. Like, I'll be in LA soon. I'll be in Atlanta soon. Nigga, we can meet up and I'll kick the pies out your. We ain't got to do this. First off, that nigga beat me up, nigga. Definitely, that ain't never happened. So, you definitely won't come to LA. For sure, you won't be coming to goddamn LA. Nigga, what? That's one thing you won't do, nigga. My city? You talking like that, bro? Just get ran out of your city for bringing Lil Woody to the 60s?
Yeah.
I got ran out of my city? And you have to pay some niggas out the 60s?
He came back to the internet real humble after he brought Woody to the hood, and niggas started flipping when they found out Woody was a rat, right? But my question is, the nigga told Ceddy Nash that he said I kick a pie out your face.
Like eat,
no. I just want to know, is it gonna be a sweet potato pie or a pumpkin pie? But yo, it's crazy because he right though. You sitting up there, you playing with a real killer. You got an internet nigga playing with a real killer, and I'm not saying some of these streamers. You got niggas that streaming on YouTube that gets busy. You got plenty of dudes that ain't just YouTubers. Niggas is coming home from jail that did 20 and 30 years in jail, and they done put in work. But Ceddy Nash, you could tell it is what it is, man. You could tell he ain't one of them. He ain't one of them dudes that was putting in work in the street. He just from the hood.
But you know, it doesn't take, a street nig to put somebody on their back. All right. Let's keep it real. You got a lot of people who been in prison, who street, and where they at right now. So it don't take all that. It just all depends. Okay. And he said y'all stop saying he arranged to unalive somebody. Y'all want him to get on y'all ass?
Just because you from the hood. Then again, I can't even say he from the hood. I don't know what part he from, but it is what it is, man. Sometimes you got to stay in your lane. It's easy to sound real tough running your mouth over the internet, but everybody don't get busy, and everybody ain't a game. And see, Scrams that got found not guilty, but I know a lot of killers who was guilty that stood in that court 10 toes down and remained silent and was found not guilty. It is what it is. I ain't got to tell y'all that. We from the streets around here. But
the thing about it though is that, again, anybody can lay somebody out. You don't necessarily have to be from the streets. All right. The thing is that since Govan just was found not guilty, and he know that the other dude was running his damn mouth, and now look where he's at. I don't understand why he would get up there and even say anything, making threats and things like that. I just would have played it cool, because as soon as something happens, they'll go back and get these damn videos, and then they will use them against him. So it's time for him to basically play in silence. Don't say shit. If somebody run up on somebody, then you handle that. You don't have to get up here and say a thing, because you never know who's listening and taking notes and what they may be trying to do in the future. You see what I'm saying? That's why you get to stay calm, cool, and collective and not say anything. As far as these people get online doing the most, you got a lot of people do that. Okay, some people do be about their business. All right, but you got a lot of people who talk all this smack, talk about they being incarcerated. Ain't been incarcerated for nothing but little bitty shit. They ain't unalive nobody. They did nothing violent. Okay, but they want to get up on this YouTube and do the most. They act like they the biggest gangster or gangsta you ever seen. Okay, ain't never did crap. All they doing is playing around, talking all the damn time, running their mouth, screaming, acting like a little bitch up on YouTube. And don't be about shit. They just be capping, fake. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully these two are playing out a roles or whatever you want to call it, play. All right. Because like I said, he just was found not guilty, and the way he was, doing in the court and stuff, and so happy. Shit, don't let nobody put you in a situation where you will be found guilty, because it's not worth it in the end. Whatever happened to the days where people just fight it out and be done with it? They're not going to do that. Somebody is going to always go get a GUN and start shooting. So I would not let anybody put me back in that situation. Shit, he was happy as hell not to be incarcerated. Why get back in that same situation again over some bull crap? I'm gonna read y'all comments in a minute.
Yo, I just was screaming. I was screaming, listening to the video when that nigga told him, I'll kick a cake out your y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you, because they smile in your face all the while. They want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Live life.
Yeah, the main ones who be talking that somebody backstabbed them, somebody double crossed them. be the same ones who do the double crossing and backstabbing. You got some little fake ass people, especially on YouTube, be talking all that smack and be doing them off. They will sit up on YouTube and be disclosing your business and talking about you, but when you attack they stupid asses, they want to get all crybaby, want to act like a little bitch, and want to go suck on their mama's breast and shit. You know what I'm saying? And be a whole damn man. You're not a man. You're a little ass boy, kid. So step your ass back. If I was a straight up man, though, you know, honestly, I wouldn't even be doing all that talking. I would beat somebody's ass on everything. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the point of all that talking? You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing shit, just talking on the internet. I wish I could be a man for a good 2 weeks. I really do. I would be like one in shape. You know what I'm saying? And then I know somebody I would smack the shit out of. For real, for real. I would give them like a pimp ass smack. All right? I'm joking, y'all. Oh, wow. But anyway, we just heard him. Okay. So let's see if we can find a little of the Vlad video. Isn't that dude right there? Yeah, that's him. Looking tripped out. Okay, but anyway. So they talking about all that. And then they did a face-to-face. Look at this. This is a damn trip. That is a trip. See, this is what encourages them to do stuff. You know, everybody be, trying to get views, and they put all this stuff up. And then when one of them get out alive, then people want to be, talking about, oh, they shouldn't have took it that far. But yet you're encouraging that. You know what I'm saying? Shh. So he was making threats. I mean, so that's what this man talking about right here.
Back at you with another one. This time, man, I'm on Hernandez Govan.
Hernandez. I got it. Hernandez.
The accused killer of Young Dolph.
I call him
great artist. Had a great future. Those are things that we do. We know how to unalive each other. That's it. We specialize in unaliving each other, unaliving all successful black men, black on black. But I'm gonna say this here, Hernandez Govan. I seem to see that you entertaining the internet. You entertaining the federal box. And that's gonna be your mistake.
Yeah.
Because you made threats and threats been made to you. And who gonna entertain those threats? Because if you go to LA with that nonsense, you in trouble. And I'm out of here. Black X, peace.
Oh. Yeah, that was fucking quick. I mean,
back at you with another one. This time, man, I'm on Hernandez Govan.
I'm in LA
and
with
who
that.
gonna entertain those threats? Because if you go to LA with that nonsense, you in trouble. And I'm out of here. Black X, peace.
Hold on. Because I'm in LA right now. Not actually in LA, but I'm just saying. Okay, so you said if he goes to LA, he's in trouble. But I'm telling you, I know he came out here. Let's see here. Hernandez. I think Hernandez, right? Okay. I had to listen to somebody say it. Let's see if we can look at a snippet. We won't watch that too long. So this is him right here. So he's on blast. So he did come out to LA. All right. So he said that he was shocked to find out that his homies unalive Young Dolph. Let's look at a little of this, okay? And he said Dolph's response to squashing the beef was F and no. F no. Okay, let's see.
Two guys
the whole thing
were at your house a couple months prior.
Yeah.
So when you heard that these two guys that you personally know are suspects in the murder of one of the biggest rappers ever in Memphis, did you think that it was mistaken identity, or did you think like, okay, this actually makes some sense?
I knew the same day. It was all over social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moments after Dolph got killed, everyone in Memphis, Tennessee knew about the CMG paper route beat. So after I, made the introduction
the music introduction or whatever, I got out the way. I was still doing what I do in the neighborhood on the street, you know, as far as selling my marijuana and whatever, you know, my sports betting, whatever it is that I do. So I couldn't babysit the music situation. When I made the music introduction, I got out the way and I was still doing what I do. So when I heard that same day that Justin could be a suspect, you know, it was alarming because I knew he was in a space where it could possibly be true, you know. So yeah, it was alarming to me and concerning. I knew he wasn't an angel. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I never took him to be a killer or anything that would just harm an innocent person, though. You know, I try to avoid those type of people. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm the Pope myself or an angel myself, but you know, I don't associate myself with demons or animals and people that just have no heart whatsoever.
Two guys that were at your
Okay. All right now. All right. That is a mess. Okay. I don't know what to say to you guys. What do you guys got to say about that? He said he does not associate himself with those types of demons or anything like that. This reminds me of somebody else who said here on YouTube that they don't do certain things, and you know, they don't do certain things, and I just know it's a straight up lie. Not him. I'm talking about somebody else now. As far as him, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's lying or not. Somebody in the comments section said he's lying like hell. Somebody else said every interview I see him in, it's like he's trying too hard to separate himself from this. He is just letting everyone know he did what they said he did. Somebody say Zach Randolph tried to help save Dolph's life by trying to mediate the Pre versus CMG beef. Dolph declined and kept making diss songs. Now he's in memory, and Gotti is still the reigning king of Memphis. Yep. That's why I say all in all, it's not even worth it. I mean, sometimes, I know people egg it on and, you know, you don't want to look weak or whatever the case is, but sometimes you have to just be like, forget this shit, man. I'm not going to let anything mess up what I'm trying to do. I'm done with this bullshit. And just get away from those areas, stay away from those people, man, because you're going to end up in a couple of places. One could be, you know, obviously incarcerated, you know, in the hospital, you know, unalive, you know, those are the places you can be, or I think I already said incarcerated. So, I mean, those are not good choices. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all case that he was fixing to say after he paid them? I don't know if he was getting ready to say that. I can't say what this man was getting ready to say. Okay. And somebody else said, yeah, he was involved. Well, y'all know how I stand on that. I talked about it that day. So it is what it is. I don't want to be talking too much about these people, though. Now, what you say in this comment section over here, let me see what Jermaine Crazy Butt said over here so I can cuss him out real quick. All right. So you said, it's a lot of comments over here. Let's go over here and look at these comments. Because I'm over here looking at Govan, and I'm just fascinated about these things he's saying, okay? You said Ceddy the police like whack, huh? We already read all of that. Y'all laughing. He definitely looked like he was still in jail. Shit, I thought he was in jail. Yeah. So he said they're not police, but they are helpers. They put out lies and have these guys telling the truth about situations to prove themselves. Straight up facts, right? A scary ass man will off you quick. It sure will. Well, you're not. I mean, you know, any man will basically off you quick if they got a GUN. You got some. Listen, I got many articles on my phone right now, and some of these men do not look scary. Okay, anybody who has a GUN, especially a scared person, will use it majority of the time. So you don't have to look scary to be able to unalive or hurt someone, okay? especially, you know, with GUNs, knives, and things like that. So you said, crazy to think Govan lost his daughter and he's not guilty, right? I'm still trying to figure out how. He never heard Justin's music. Okay. I don't know if he was involved, but he ain't no saint. I know that's right. I don't know if he was involved either, but I'm just saying, even though Cornelius, you know, told some inconsistencies when he was speaking, I kind of believe certain things he said. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. I really do. So let's see what else he said. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else he talked about. We can't watch the whole video, y'all. Okay, let's see. So let's see what he's saying.
Leading up to the incident, you and Big Joke had a relationship.
Yes. He was an associate of mine. Yes, sir.
You were how old when you met him?
Between 22, 25 years of age.
You guys used to gamble together.
Yeah, that's how we met. Yeah.
And you guys are like almost cousins?
Yeah.
Okay, and Big Joke is the brother of Yo Gotti.
Yes, sir.
What's your relationship with Yo Gotti?
I don't have a relationship with him. I never met him, never did any business with him whatsoever. That's why it was strange to me, all the comments and hoorah on social media accusing me of doing things that was absolutely not true, because I never had any dealings with Yo Gotti whatsoever, period.
Now, what about Young Dolph?
Yeah, I know Dolph. I knew Dolph personally. Yes, sir. We did business years ago before he actually blew up. He was rapping at the time, but he hadn't blown up yet. You know, just being in the streets, selling petty marijuana back and forth. So yeah, I knew Dolph personally.
Well, at one point, Young Dolph and Yo Gotti started getting into it. Do you know the reason why the friction actually started?
From what I understand, I know Gotti tried to sign him years ago. And, you know, for whatever reason, Dolph decided not to, and given his reasons for not wanting to sign the CMG. The story about it being about a girl or whatever the case.
Yeah, I heard that also.
Yeah, that's absolutely not true. It was just a potential business deal gone bad, from what I understand.
Well, you have rap beefs where people do diss records against each other, but in this case, it escalated into actual violence.
You know, when you sit back and you analyze everything, you know, and just giving my honest opinion on it, and I mean, numerous of other people have said what I'm about to say. I don't think you can go find one song where you hear Yo Gotti dissing Dolph. It was more so Dolph every other song he dropped, he was mentioning Gotti and Juke, and sometimes his family. And so I think they kind of lit the fire to it, escalated it.
Leading up to the incident, you and Big Joke had a relationship.
Yes, he was an associate.
Okay, let's stop this right.
How old when you met him?
22, 25.
So somebody said he just lied quick. Ho Gotti dissed Dolph multiple times before Dolph responded. Somebody said, no, he did not. I bet you can't pull one song. And then she came back and said, I can pull a couple of songs. I'm from Memphis. Dolph ain't give a F about dude. So we already know that, you know, Dolph responded back or mentioned Yo Gotti. I have to listen to Yo Gotti to see if he ever said anything. Somebody said, first of all, he got bigger fish to fry, like packing his shit, because he's a you know what man walking. Yeah, I say the same thing. He better definitely watch his back. Somebody said nobody is touching him outside of Memphis.
I
don't know if
leading up to the incident
outside of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. You know, so if y'all want to see the whole interview, you just go to Vlad TV and you can watch it, because I can't show the whole thing here, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see what y'all said in the chat. He said, hard to believe he knew both Juke and Dolph, but not Gotti. I know it's very hard to believe. I'm still raising the side eye at that one right there. Okay, but you know, maybe somebody can find a picture with them two together. He said Gotti was dissing Dolph, but never said his name right. Oh, he did the same approach this fly does. He mentions me, but sometimes he does mention my name, but he mentions me sometimes, but he does not say my name. But you know who he's talking about. So that's what Gotti was doing. Huh. Okay. But when Govan just said he did never diss Dolph, so that's just a straight up lie. You know what I'm saying? So you say you listen to both, so you would definitely know, Tony. So that's a hot ass mess. Let's see what else we got on him real quick before we move off of him. So let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's look at his daughter real quick. That's the one who got robbed, right? Well, okay. So, why do you guys think she got unalive? Do y'all think it was like planned situation or what? In retaliation for Dolph's unaliving or what? What do you guys think? Let's see what they're saying right here.
Desto's father apologized to her after she passed away. I cursed.
No, we cannot be playing no damn music. Desto apologized to her after she passed away. I cursed you with my lifestyle. So a lot of people do think that her unaliving is because of retaliation. So what do you guys think? So that's what okay. What do you guys think? Let me go over here to y'all comment section. You said they said it was a robbery, and you said yes, and she wasn't the only one. Okay. There was somebody else got unalive too? Okay. So let me see the story of that real quick, and then we're going to move on. Let's see what they say real quick.
February 26th when they did this. If you go on your phone and look at it, this picture was put up. So all of this is happening after the death of young Dolph. Now, this right here, family, is the smoking gun right here. Check this out right here. Check this out right here. Check this out right here. So we got Lil Uzi, Desto Cass, turning up for Gotti's Bash number 8. Lil Uzi, listen, turn me up. Me and bro turned up at Lil Uzi Vert and at Yo Gotti.
But I thought he just said he did not. I thought he just said he did not know Gotti. I thought he just said that.
Okay, so who? So. 6. Okay, it was January 26th when they did this. If you go on your phone and look at it, this picture was put up. So all of this is happening after the death of young Dolph. Now, this right here, family, is the smoking gun right here. Check this out right here.
I'm just looking at it again, y'all.
Check this out right here. Check this out right here. So we got Lil Uzi, Desto Cass, turning up for Gotti's Bash number 8. Little Uzi, listen, turn me up. Me and bro turned up at Lil Uzi Vert and at Yo Gotti. Okay, so who? So.
Yep. He just lied. Gosh. So, let's see what else they got. They talk about current stuff right now. Okay, I still think that situation that went on with her, I don't think it was just a coincidence or anything like that. Let me see what he
actually had to say to Govan, to Hernandez Govan, that's his name, right?
Everybody says his name.
Like pretty much came on and he said, "My city failed, but what's new? Long live Dolph." Now, I will say, people inside the comment section was like, hold up. What in the blue hell is a gangster rapper that rap about stepping and killing, saying that he pretty much wished the man got arrested or went to jail? You do got some people saying he's just trolling. Actually, let's take it to the comment section right now and see what they had to say. So somebody said, what the hell? He should want him free. Obviously, you want him free so you can go step on him, right? Anyways, the next person says, go slide. Now, they want to read what y'all responded to the person that go slide. Somebody said, what you think they've been doing? Laugh out loud. Slide some more. The killer free. He not the killer. Plug. Plus, his daughter got took behind. Oh, yeah, that is crazy. His daughter, Hernandez Govan daughter did get killed. She got killed inside of Houston. Now people say they don't know what it's from, but some people think it's because of this, right? Anyway, so the next comment says, Dolph emoji, streets finna bless that man soon as he touched down. Better off in jail. Sound like he wanted bro to go to jail. Shake my head. These people like they're having an issue with him saying, talking about that the system failed because the system was trying to give him life, maybe even a death penalty. I don't know. So you wanted him to go to jail, bro? His daughter already got splat. Y'all seen what happened when y'all told Dirt go slide for Bun. Now we ain't reading that chapter again. And then you got somebody some logical sense here. I'm talking about, of course, a lot of people's like, go slide for Bun. Go slide for Bun. Whenever it came to little Dirt slid for Bun, allegedly. Because I'm talking about innocent to proven guilty. I'm talking about Govan was innocent to proven guilty. He got found not guilty. So maybe the same thing happened to Dirt. But anyways, a lot of people was telling Dirt to go slide for Bun. Dirt allegedly slid for Bun on multiple occasions in multiple different routes. Now Dirk is inside of jail looking at life. I think he's in affairs too. So with that being said, I'll read a couple more comments then we'll get to the next topic. That's a dead man walking. Key Glock is the only one carrying PRE. Y'all want him to risk his position for the internet love. Of course, he wanted this man to go to jail. If he really wanted him knocked off, it would have been easier to get that done behind the wall versus in these streets. Now there's even more obstacles. So there definitely could be a point. Do y'all think it's easier to get somebody knocked off and killed inside of jail or outside of jail on the streets? Anyways, now aside from that topic right there, we got like one more thing we're gonna talk about today. I'm talking about what Key Glock actually had to say to Govan.
All right. So that's gonna be it with this conversation because we can talk about this all night right here. Let me read y'all comments. You said they said it was robbery. You said she was robbed by some YNs in Houston. I don't think it's connected. Well, you never know. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. It may not be connected, and it could be. You just never know. I know some people think it is connected, and then you got some people who think it's not. Okay? So anyway, I'll keep you updated. If anything happened, I'll let y'all know, and we will go from there. Okay? So let's move on to Diddy real quick. Is Diddy scared? Okay, hold on. So Diddy is basically, what am I doing? Pulling the same, hold on, let me get my other file, I left it. Pulling the same little stunt. His lawyers are pulling the same stunt that they've been pulling for the last damn year. They are really, if y'all can hear me, they are really trying to get him released from jail. And so he can so he can sit there and wait at home until his case is until he goes for sentencing. Okay. So let me go ahead and tell you guys about what Diddy's been doing lately. See if I got it here. So they claim that he is living in fear now. Now, what do they mean by that? Living in fear. Diddy is living in fear. So let's see here. So they said, let's see. They claim his life has been tortured behind the bars. They say he lives in constant fear of being attacked or unalive. They say he's a broken wreck. They say he's been climbing the walls since the day he was thrown in jail, and it's worn him down to the point where he's a shadow of himself. He has panic attacks and has never had a single good night's sleep because he lives in fear. Okay. You said free Diddy? They say he walked into the prison thinking he would be a cult figure, but people treat him with contempt. So they claim that Diddy is convinced the guards are out to get him and says he's getting all kinds of intimidating side-eye looks from other inmates. So he barely eats because he says he's been served maggots, infested food, and treated worse than a rat. Okay, so I don't know what to say about that. I mean, damn, it's just prison life, I guess. I mean, the maggots in the food is something else, but overall, I mean, I don't know what he expects to happen. He's not the only one living in prison and basically living in fear. And who's to say that's even true? Because the last I heard, all those inmates was up clapping for him and things like that. So how did they turn so quick? So again, I don't know, if Diddy is scared. It almost seems like, I don't know for sure, another a tactic that they're using to try to get this dude out of jail. So I don't know for sure, but I just know one day one thing. I don't really believe he's living like that in fear. Okay. He may not want the food because of the maggots and things like that, but I don't think, I just don't think so. Okay. Somebody said, what happened to being the bad boy for life? And then another commenter said, I'm wondering if he is thinking about his life choices in all this. Let's see. Okay. So definitely, I mean, I guess when he gets out, hopefully he'll make better choices. So he won't have to, relive this stuff again. Because, sometimes people get out of prison for the first year, they may be good, but then after that, they start back with all these little illegal things that they were doing before. So Diddy, got himself in a situation, like I said before, because he definitely should have went on and settled with Cassie, and none of this other stuff would ever happen. But he's too hard-headed. He didn't want to do that. So Cassie ended up doing what she needed to do. So hopefully, when he gets out, whenever that be, hopefully he learns from this experience, and he'll come out and he'll just, be a better person. Point blank. But as far as me thinking that he's actually living in fear, I don't know for sure. I just don't believe he is, but I don't know for sure. Let's see what y'all got to say. You said the judge needs to be investigated. He has the info. He definitely does. I mean, I don't give a damn on what Diddy lawyers ask for. Judge Submarinian always says no. So he said the same thing. So they need to change that then. As far as the food having maggots in there, Now, I can believe that some people are probably jealous of Diddy and maybe trying to do things to him because of that jealousy and stuff. But that's another reason why you don't get yourself in these situations, because you just know, some people just do not like you because they are jealous, But since he's in this situation, all he can do, and all I can say is that this lawyer need to keep on thinking of ways to try to, present to the judge so he can get out. Point blank. And we definitely think that judge has the influence Diddy. We definitely think that. Yes, okay. Okay, so we're gonna move on now. I think I covered all of those. Let me give you guys a couple of breaking news, and then we're gonna do. How long we been on here? Hour and 37 minutes. We're doing good. So let me give you maybe 1 or 2 breaking news. Then we're gonna do 2 viral videos, and that's gonna be it. Okay. All right. We are doing good. Even though I'm tired, let's go. Let's see. Breaking news. I'm sitting up here trying to clip my toenails sitting up here. Okay, so let's see what we got here for breaking news real quick. Hold on, let's see what we got right here. Check this out, y'all. So they're always talking about people who don't work, or people who are low income, or black people, or people in the projects, or people who stay in the hood. They're always doing violence, right? Check this story, y'all. A fire captain, okay, the captain, he GUNS down his girlfriend and her son while a co-workers battle a 600-acre blaze. So this fire captain clearly got mad about something. Let me see. So his girlfriend was 29, and that was just her son. So his name is Darren McFarland, 47. He stands accused of unaliving his girlfriend and her son, who was identified by family as Josiah D.L. That's sad. So anyway, deputies responded to a shooting around 9 p.m. Thursday to a home in the 3000 block of Oakwood Road. Okay, let's see. When they arrived, they found the 2 victims inside the house suffering from GUN shot wounds. Anyway, the girlfriend was pronounced unalive on scene, while EMS rushed her son to the hospital, where he later passed on. Anyway, investigators identified McFarland as a person of interest and arrested him a couple hours later on homicide charges. Okay. So you said, well, let me see what y'all are saying over here. I'm going to do an interview with my boy C Hood in a week. We'll let you know when it drops. Okay, definitely. I'll check it out. I'll check it out too. So yeah, so that's crazy. Like I said, anybody is capable of doing anything. And this dude right here, a whole fire captain, and he ended up unaliving his girlfriend. His co-workers were actually fighting a fire while he was unaliving his girlfriend. That's crazy. And her son. He looks crazy too. Okay. Well, anyway, my condolences are expressed out to her family and friends, and may her and her son rest in peace. So hopefully justice is done, 100% to this man, because what he did is plainly crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. These people don't even hesitate to try to try or either unalive someone over stupidity. It doesn't even make any sense. Okay, let me give y'all one more story. Okay, let's see. So did y'all know that they said Hulk Hogan passed away due to medical malpractice? I remember when his daughter was talking in the interview, she said, if I'm not mistaken, that the hospital, it was something strange, okay? And she was talking about the hospital a lot in that interview. So now we see that she wasn't tripping out like some people thought. So let's see real quick. What's this man? I hate blowing this damn horn at 152. Let's see. So they say he may have fallen victim to medical malpractice. They said malpractice that could have ultimately cost him his life. And this is according to sources connected to the investigation into his unaliving. Now let's see what they got here. So TMZ Sports is reporting that the Clearwater Police Department's report on the 911 response to Hogan's Florida home states an occupational therapist was present when the WWE legend suddenly stopped breathing. Now, according to the report, which is currently sealed, the therapist informed officers that Hogan had suffered medical malpractice. The therapist claimed that during a recent surgery, either a heart procedure or a neck operation, the surgeon allegedly severed Hogan's pre-neck nerve. I think either that's pre-neck nerve. Anyway, this is critical to stimulating the diaphragm, which controls breathing. Sources say Hogan did not suffer a dramatic chest clutching episode before his death. Instead, he simply stopped breathing. It was his wife, Sky, who noticed his breathing and halted and called 911. So he just basically stopped breathing. Wow. They also said that officers at the scene discussed the therapist's claims, and that exchange was captured on body camera footage. It is also believed the direct conversation between the therapist and officers was recorded on body cam as well. So Brooke called for an autopsy to be done on her father, and they have not cremated his body yet. And so I'm thinking they probably just waiting around because they may do an autopsy on him just to make sure, huh? Y'all think? So now we know she wasn't too far-fetched in the things she was saying in that interview that I let y'all watch. Let's see. Somebody said no one should be surprised because Florida's health care is the bottom of the barrel. I lived here for years and still go up north for all my medical care. I do not have a GP here, but only for emergencies. Somebody said he had cancer and he had lots of health issues. Okay, but anyway, I still think that they need to go ahead and do a autopsy. Autopsy, so they can make sure, what happened. That's the only way. That is the only way. She sure did. But you never know. You never know. So, guys, we are going to get into these viral videos real quick. Let's see, where is that at? We're going to watch just 2 of them tonight, you guys, and then we're going to get out of here, okay? By the time we get 2 hours, we'll be out of here. Okay, so let's see. Jermaine sent me a couple. He kind of remind me of somebody. So what is this one right here? Let me see what this one is real quick. So it says, once you lose a good person, you will never get the same version of them again. You got that right. Let me see what she's saying real quick.
You got to be careful how you treat people too, because not every person with a good heart will allow you to double back in their life. Y'all be out here fucking over the people that have been over backwards for y'all, the people that go to the end of the world for y'all, the people that always show up for y'all. Y'all be out here doing wrong and expecting people to turn around and just be y'all friend again or fuck with y'all again. It don't work like that. Once you fuck over and lose a good person, that shit is over with. You cannot just keep treating people wrong and expecting people to show up for you. Y'all be out here fucking over the people in y'all life that'll come through for you at any given moment. The people that always got your back, that done showed you time and time again that they're going to always beat up for you and always have your back, and then turn around and expect them people to pop up into your life like nothing happened, like you did nothing to them. That shit don't work like that. Once you fuck over a good person, that shit is over with. You will never get the same them again, ever. You will never get the same person again. Stop being flawed to people that you know gonna always have your back and then trying to double back into them people's life like you did nothing wrong. Y'all be out here playing victim too. Y'all been to fuck people over so bad and then turn around and expect people to just kiss y'all ass and be y'all friend again. That shit don't work like that. You cannot treat a good person wrong and expect them to turn around and be nice to you again. That shit is dead. You got to be careful.
Okay, and I had to play it again because, hold on. I had to play it again because this is definitely true what she just said. It's straight up facts. People, I don't know, they play the victim. They do shit right, and then they play the victim so you can feel sorry for them, so they can go and lie and pretend like you did everything. In all reality, they are the ones who started everything, and now you want to play victim. So she spoke some 100% facts, and I agree with her, point blank. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's see what else we got. Oh, yeah, they do this, y'all. This is what happened to me. They didn't follow me home. They followed me other places. He followed me other places.
You know, Lacey? Stop!
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
It's not my mom. Lacey! Huh? This guy's following me, Lacey. Who is he? I don't know. He's been following me since. JR.
Bush, what up?
He's been following me since I've been calling you.
JR, just coming out.
You should have beat his ass. That's weird.
Call the police.
Should have held his ass down.
He's in his car?
No, he's been following me since 60 seconds.
Call the police.
That's weird.
You know Lacey?
Now, why would he know that little bitty girl? Look at him.
Stop!
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Rehearse.
It's not my mom. Lacey!
Huh? Crazy, y'all.
This guy's following me, Lacey.
Who is he?
I don't know. He's been following me since.
JR. Bush, what up?
He's been following me since I've been calling you.
JR, just coming out. Call the police. He's in his car?
No, he's been following me since 60 seconds.
Call the police.
Okay, so Lacey is not a little girl. This shit look like that's weird as shit, y'all. That's scary. That's why you got to watch your surroundings and things like that, because these people are weird out here these days. That was a trip. So what's going on here? So we'll watch this tomorrow because there's like 50,000 parts to that. Let's see this customer meltdown real quick, you guys.
Man, goddamn it, don't you laugh at me. Give my money back. Yes, you are. You can quit her. Me.
It goes to your debit card directly. It won't let us.
Yeah, and it's already out of my account, and I can show you that you've already taken my money. So you need to give me my cash. And if I end up on YouTube, I will personally sue your ass.
I'm just documenting it.
Get it back and give me my fucking receipt.
I'm not laughing, ma'am.
Yes, you are. You want me to show you on my phone that you are?
Please.
That you are what?
Laughing.
If we end up on YouTube, I will sue you.
I'm not putting it on YouTube.
No,
I'm
if
documenting.
it ends up on
it's going to end up.
It will not go
I
to
will
Facebook.
sue you.
All right.
Girl,
Yeah, because you can't record if you don't want to be recorded. And let me tell you, my attorney, I love you. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not.
I hope everyone gets a fucking job.
Okay.
Y'all need to.
Okay.
And I'm calling Sears too.
Okay.
What? Hey, what's your another job? What's your point? What's your point?
All that damn hollering.
I had kids too. Should get you another job. A better job. Than being Clark at $10 an hour. You're screaming, it hurts my ear. Did you get your money? Bye. You can quit recording me before I knock it out of your fucking hand.
Bye.
Knock it out of my hand.
Boy, I beat the shit out of it. Girl, these people trips me out telling people they'll knock something out of somebody's hand. Girl, take your ass and leave out this store and stop tripping. For real, for real. Shit. I always thought they gonna sue somebody and all that stuff. What you gonna sue for? That's crazy. That was crazy as ever, you guys. That was really crazy. So let's watch this one and see, and then
What?
I didn't do anything, Ludwig.
Okay, well, you didn't comply. We told you numerous times to get out of the car, and then you kept holding on to the steering wheel. You wouldn't step out. We told you you were going to get tased.
And then you tased me.
Okay, well,
it's 3 parts of this. All right. So I'll tell you, we'll do that one tomorrow because it's too many parts. So let me not forget to do it. Let's see what else we got. The incident, Brad. I'm just trying to find a simple one. What? Oh, this is the one who get hit the little kid. Yeah, we saw that before. And I think we saw that one too before. So that may be it for tonight. Because I don't want to show all those other parts right there until probably tomorrow. And we saw Mr. Tidy Whitey. Okay. Yeah, this one we're bored. We got a child in the car. How long is this one? Let's see this real quick and then we're gonna get out of here. Oh,
now you just had a wreck.
Oh, we saw that before. Y'all remember when I showed that? We saw that before. We saw this too. Damn, they took this video down. Let's watch this real quick and then that's going to be it.
First, I apologize for this being long. Now, let me say this. Y'all are complaining about these children. You're complaining about everything that they're doing. Well, you got the children that you asked for. This is the result of your child rearing philosophy. These children running around out there, that's what you asked for. You see, when you was being nosy in the store and saying that that parent shouldn't do or discipline that child the way they were, that's what you asked for. When you butted in and said the way we were raising the children was wrong and we should talk to them and put them in timeout, that's what you asked for. When you decided that you was going to change up the school system and start with this bullshit, no child left behind, everybody gets a trophy, nobody has to compete for anything, everybody feel good, all of that, that's the shit you asked for. This that's going on, that's what you asked for. And when you start hollering, where are the parents? Why are you looking for the parents? First off, some of the parents are the same people that's doing this bullshit child raising.
That's right.
So what the hell are they gonna do for you? And if you're looking for us, I don't know why. Because you stepped into our home and told us we didn't know what we were doing. You gave the children the power over us. When we punish them, they could run to the school and say, my parents did this or my parents did that. Here you come up in my house, up in my business, trying to tell me how to raise the children. So this is what you asked for. Them running around out there carjacking, mugging you, breaking into your home, disrespecting you, whooping the teacher's ass. Oh, baby, that's what you asked for. These are the children that you wanted. This is the result of your child rearing philosophy. Because you see, here's some shit I want to point out. When we were raising them the way we were, we didn't have this problem. How many mass shootings did you have when they were being raised the way we were raising? How many times did you have problems with children going in whooping the teacher's ass? We didn't have this kind of shit. Look at the mass shootings that you got every fucking week. Now tell me how many times you had that shit going on when they were being raised the way we were raising. Look at how they disrespecting everybody now. Tell you to kiss their ass at the drop of a dime. Did you have that problem when they were being raised the way we were raising?
Nope.
I don't think so. And when they were being raised the way we were raising, they didn't worry about calling the police. They didn't want you to call us.
They sure didn't. Don't call the parents.
It was like, call the popo. Don't call my mama.
I don't want nobody.
Please don't call my mama. But you see, y'all knew better. Y'all's philosophy, y'all's knowledge, y'all's ability, you knew more than we did. See, you knew our children better than us. So you thought.
Huh.
And now you're getting what you asked for.
That's right. You're definitely getting what you asked for.
So my suggestion to you now, when they break in your house, I suggest you put them in timeout.
Put their ass in timeout.
And when he pulls up on you and decide to jack your ass, I suggest you talk to him.
Let's see if that'll help him, huh?
You know, see how that shit works. Because, see, that's the bullshit that you were saying that was going to be the way you raise them. I want you to see how that shit work now.
Okay. All right. So she's speaking facts, y'all. I agree with her. You know, honestly, parenting involves a lot of stuff. And, you know, sometimes timeouts are good. But for the most part, sometimes you have to do additional things with these kids today because they would definitely run over you. And hey, Tanya, thank you so much for being here. They would definitely run over you and just be doing the most of that damn timeout stuff. They'd be like, I don't give a damn about no timeout. They'd be saying that to themselves. They'll go stay in the timeout. When they get out of timeout, they'll be back to doing what they were doing before. So some of this new stuff they be talking about doing with these kids, some of that stuff does not even work, period. And when y'all see kids doing stuff, you don't have to tell them in a weird way. Just say it nicely and just, you know, say something sometimes. You know, that's what's wrong too. People don't say anything, you know, because they're so scared that the parents are going to go off or get mad or the kids may do something, you know. But if you don't say anything, they're going to continue to be what they are now. You know, some of these kids and they're going to be worse. Point blank, you know. And then parents got to be parents versus trying to be their friend and schoolmate and things like that. You got to be parents. But she definitely was dropping some facts for sure. And I appreciate that. All right. All right, you said, wow, she telling the truth and your family be the worst. You got that right, definitely. And thank you again, Tanya, for being here late at night, early in the morning there on the East Coast. Definitely. All right. So I think that's it with this live tonight. We covered Hernandez Govan and Ceddy Nash interview, and not interview, but their little thing they had, on social media. We also looked at maybe 2 or 3 parts of Govan's interview on Vlad TV, and we talked about Lil Nas X and his 4 felonies, and he made the possibility of him getting a little time or whatever the case is. We also talked about Diddy, because there was an article out saying that Diddy was scared, and I just basically went over the fact. I went over some information to let you guys know that it is a possibility that he could be scared. Okay, fearful, even though I think he probably, stretching it somewhat. Then we went over a couple of breaking news articles, and then we did a couple viral videos. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have a good night or good morning wherever you're at, and I'll see y'all later on this morning. It'll still be morning here, and I'll do a country rain reaction video, and then I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Well, tonight for another Night Owls talk time. All right, and don't forget, you guys, to let me take this off. To thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. Let's put this logo back up here. Let's do roll call real quick. Thanks to Tony Bands. Thank you, Tony Bands. Thanks, Jermaine. Thanks to Jermaine. Thanks to Tanya. Let's see. And I think that's it. Oh, thanks to Patio. And thanks to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. All right, and thank you guys once again for the 100th time. Let me change this banner, and we are getting ready to get out of here. Tony, have a good night at work too, okay? Thank y'all for being here in the chat and having a good conversation. All right. You're welcome, Tony Banks. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace. Let me go ahead and do this real quick, and I am out of here. Oops, I put the wrong thing. I'll be tripping out at nighttime. I ain't gonna lie. Ass moving up. Anyway, y'all, peace, y'all. Have a good night and a good morning. Happy and blessed Tuesday to you guys, and I'll see y'all later in my next Country Rain reaction video. Peace.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Mic hot, crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she called names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let gang, back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, back again. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's too. She back again. It's late night with Shay. Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's too. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's too. Press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
Good night, y'all, and I'll see y'all later. And thank you again for tuning in to Late Night with Shay. All right, peace out.